Hey everyone, Marc Saltzman here. Today we're taking a look at the new Toshiba Libretto W100. It's billed as the world's first Windows 7 dual screen laptop. In fact, it's a dual screen tablet computer, which I'll show you. As you can see, it's about as small as a hardcover book. And you take it out of the little case here, which comes with it with this sort of burgundy, sort of velvet lined case, kind of fancy. Then you open it up, and it is indeed a dual screen laptop. So you've got one on the top and one on the bottom, and you can have different views. So one of them, for example, is this extended view. So it looks like it's all Windows 7 from top to bottom, all one screen, if you will. Kind of like how some Nintendo DS games show you the entire thing. A second view is you press the home button down there, and you get a bunch of apps that show up. As you can see, there's a bunch of different one-touch applications that you can use on the tablet, such as an ebook reader, which I'll show you in a moment, and a few other things that you can do. Your favorite websites, like pinning them to the taskbar, and other IE9 related apps. Or when you're typing, you're probably wondering, well, how do you type on this thing if it's two touchscreens? Well, you press the keyboard button on the left side, and it will bring up a virtual keyboard. Now, some will say, you know, not very comfortable, I don't like it, but I would give it a shot. It is a 7-inch, two 7-inch LED screen, so you sort of get used to it after a while. Not to mention, if you toggle between different languages, having a soft or virtual keyboard is easier than having a hard one. You might want a screen overlay, you got to memorize what the keys are. So in this case, it's not a bad idea. Now, as you can see, it does resemble Windows, and it does run a lot of applications that you would expect from a Pentium, but not a Core family of processors. But there is no optical media, so you can install a a disk, like let's say Microsoft Office. So you're gonna have to go with those digital or download only versions of that. But there is USB, so it will support a DVD burner or CD writer if you've got something like that. Now, some of the advantages of this Libretto W100 over an iPad, for example, is the fact that it has expandable memory. It does have a micro SD slot, so you can add more. It does have 64 gigs of solid state memory built in, by the way, and 2 gigs of RAM. But you can also, there's a webcam. It's a 1 megapixel webcam that's there. Where is it actually? Oh, it's right there. And then the other thing it has is a USB, as I said. So 3 things that a lot of iPad owners wish they had, but they don't. So, and again, it's Windows, so it might be very familiar to people who are, comfortable with that operating system. That's all the good news. It's very compact. It's got great battery life. It's got decent power. Here is, by the way, the Kindle app. It's supposed to have an accelerometer, and it's supposed to switch orientation, but I haven't figured it out. And I have an email into Toshiba, but it's supposed to change on its own. And I've even tried to get in there, and it's supposed to show you dual screen as if you were opening up a real book. So I'm sure you can do it, just haven't figured it out. Maybe that's something to be said for the UI. I'm a tech guy, and if I can't figure it out, maybe not the best thing. Other downsides are it is a little bit noisy. Not sure if you can hear the fan going, and it does get a little warm compared to the iPad. But here, I don't know if you can hear this. Listen to that. You should be able to hear a shh. So that's not the best. The weight is fine. It's 816 grams, I believe. Is that right? And then finally, it has the price is a little bit more expensive than an iPad. So I told you it has 64 gigs of memory. So that's comparable to an $879 iPad with 3G, along with Wi-Fi. This, of course, has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth as well. So it is on the costly side. This is $1,100. So it is a premium product, but if you're a hardcore business traveler and you like the touchscreen interface and you want something that is familiar like Windows, then this might be something for you. I encourage you to go to Toshiba.com or Toshiba.ca if you're in Canada to read more about it, or get your hands on it. Better yet, get your hands on it at your local electronics retailer. I'm Marc Saltzman. Thanks for watching.